same?
Yes.
Okay, just erase your health and stuff.
Okay. Fears versus Sexpo mark.
The Sexpo marker.
What?
Do you think you're...
I didn't know I said that actually.
You totally said that.
I did?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just kind of blurred the word this and expo. So, together, like kind of slurred it a bit.
Idiot again.
Okay, so we gotta get rid of this, and this.
And then you gotta fix the number of neuroxins and medipacks you have. I think you have three neuroxin and 5 medipacks, I believe. Is what you start out with.
Pretty sure.
And then get rid of your weapons.
Here we go.
We're just very casually rubbing a board together.
I can't make any of the same decisions this time.
You can't make any?
No. I will not allow myself to make any of the same decisions.
Well, I mean, actually, last episode, right, it was like, last session, it was, like, you ended up in the engineering room, and you found out that you could have actually had your ship parked there.
Yeah. Which
would have been just a hell of a lot more useful.
I know. I must take an alternative decision at every route now.
Every route?
Yeah. Well, no, like, so if I ever come to the same decision again, then I have to choose the other one.
Is that the rules?
Yes.
Is that going to be a set in rules? Like,
well, I'll make it so.
Well, okay, so you got 2 lives. You wasted both of your lives, I guess. Should we have a live system?
Sure.
So you got a game over, and now I
get like 2 undos.
2 undos, and then, yeah. That's kind of, I hate in books though, that when you get in like an unescapable corner and you have to start the book over again.
Yeah, unless you have some random ass item that could be found somewhere in this long complex story.
I just like to, like, I want to see the situation in which you find the black triangle and you're like, like you have no
Fuck off!
No, you have no context for it, and you're just like, yeah, I'll take this useless piece of triangle metal.
Triangle metal? Is that like the metal of the feet? Thank you for spitting fucking...
You made me laugh!
Dr. Dickhole on me.
I just regurgitated some soda, people. It was very sexy. Should I reread?
I guess you did squirt all over me, so... Yeah,
should I reread the intro and everything?
Paraphrase it.
You're on your way home. You just, you're on a planet.
Boss
your boss, whose dick you suck, he's like, go to the Big D, because there's something up with him. And you're like, fuck. And so then, you go there, and Pod Cruiser's like, hey, yo, you're supposed to follow me, and then starts leading you away.
And that's the first decision, right?
Yeah. So now you have to make the choice again.
There should be a decision in the beginning to just go rogue and be like, fuck you, I'm going home. Just to win instantly.
That would be...
Or maybe that'd be like a losing path. Like if you don't do that, they like take over the universe and you all die. That'd be pretty good.
I mean, they can't even figure out how to drive the fucking ship. Like, you think...
Not necessarily.
Well, they've been there for
there's still like some people who are alive. Maybe they're just trying to get rid of all those buckets.
I guess. I mean, motherfucking John Rambo with his
he's
titanium
like,
suit. I have a feeling like if you just, like, left him there by himself, he'd just kill him. He's in a fucking titanium suit.
They have magical electricity rods.
Yeah, also, yeah, how does that work? They just kind of, like, put it next to your
And
face.
why did it not zap him, too? If it's, like...
Maybe it's got a rubber handle.
It's got, like, if she...
It's like
it's not even that. He's like holding with, like, a pot holder.
He like hand weaved it like his son did. It's like his #1 dad. Like dad's misspelled.
Yeah. #1 dad.
Oh, that's an animated moment right there. It's like in Tomorrowland, they had like the prongs that you just like touch it.
Oh yeah.
Like humans.
And he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't even understand the concept behind it. It's like Fall Over Dead.
I think it has something... Well, because those are like... they make vibrations, like a specific... and it's supposed to be like a frequency that like...
rapes humans.
You see, John? There you go with the rape jokes again.
Melissa gets so pissed off at me.
That's because it's not funny, John, and it's offensive.
It's not like she's been raped.
this all out.
No, you're fucking not.
You're not even gonna remember this.
No.
John, please don't. John's writing on his arm with the Sexpo marker. Don't.
It's so crap to write with.
Okay, can we? Okay, so you can. Okay, so we established that you can't make the same decision, right?
Yeah.
So you can't board the same way you did.
Argument.
You can either follow the pod cruiser, or you try to open up a communication link with either the pod cruiser or the ship.
We're gonna do communication link.
With what? The ship or the pod cruiser?
A pod cruiser. Wait, no, did I do that? I thought
No, you didn't do that.
Okay. I thought I tried that.
No, you didn't.
Hey.
You input the communication request, and seconds later, your console confirms that you have an open channel. Greeting the pilot and quickly identifying yourself, you wait for a reciprocal response but get none. Big D PC1, you continue. Request update on your current course. I'm ready to board. Do you have any advisory instructions? This time there's a sort of muffled, static-filled noise that changes in pitch and tone like a normal voice, but sounds nothing like an actual response. You quickly dial in an alternate channel and repeat your request, but the noise continues. Oh wait, I read for you. Oops.
What?
There you go, Johnny. You say I'm not copying.
I'm not copying! Gotta have a different voice this time.
Okay, you start to respond, but the noise suddenly stops. Dead silence. You switch the channels again, but are unable to re-establish contact. By this time, the pod cruiser is almost out of sight as it rounds the Big D's hull. You can quickly catch up or simply dock as originally planned. So I would consider if you docked originally, then you've already made a different choice though, so you could dock the way you did before. No? You
I
can
guess technically it's different choice. I kind of want to go see what happens if we go dock with them though.
The pod cruiser?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go play with the pod cruiser.
You're like, death has no consequence, I'll go play with the potty pod.
Putty pud. He was like a toddler, like putty pud. Like grabbing at the screen.
You're like pawing at it, like,
yeah,
like a cat.
Like he's trying to reach it.
Yeah.
He's like strapped in his little like car seat. He's like reaching at it.
He's got like his little spaceman suit.
Yeah.
The cruiser maintains its slow drifting course, seemingly oblivious to your presence. It skirts the mothership, passing dangerously close, you think, before approaching a large open hatch on the rear side. You guess that the hatch leads to the engineering section. Judging by the soft amber light emanating from within, it certainly isn't meant to hold a pod, but your escort flies in anyway. As you follow across the threshold, your hatch seals behind you. Go to 17.
Get fucked.
Is that your option? Go to page 17 or get fucked.
Yeah.
Go out, have a life, you useless nerd.
You're fucking dead.
You're reading an internet fan book.
You're retarded, kid.
No, John, that's not. Okay. You see the arm of that chair right there? Yeah. I broke it yesterday. Like if you fiddle around with it, you can feel like the broken wood.
God damn it. Chris, what the fuck?
Like,
and why did you like mention that now? Just out of fucking nowhere, you're like, broken.
Because I thought I would like to let the audience know that I'm
that
that
you
guy
destroy
who
your
breaks
furniture?
everything. Like, remember that one time that I broke that table by trying to?
That was so good.
One time we were in like spring break. It was like when we were at school doing some training for a club that we're in. Yeah, and at one point I tried to slide like across the desk because I got to play judge, and I was gonna be a cool hip judge, and I broke a table. I completely shattered like the leg of a table. The crack was it like split the wood all the way down the leg. I didn't even get in trouble for that, by the way. Like I went all the way to Miss office, the assistant principal. Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say her name. And she was just like, okay.
Fucked up. I don't give a shit.
I think they took off the sign that said I'm broken and then just left it like that.
I know, I saw that sign and that was like for a while we just laughed at that and then it was gone. And I was like, what? It doesn't look like they fixed it.
No. I think they just took the sign off like, fuck it, they have a wobbly table.
The fucking
I've
breaks.
broken too many things during the school year. Finding a suitable place to land on a large storage bay, you power down your ship and exit. The pod craft has also powered down, but puzzlingly, no one has emerged. You walk over to the craft and glance up at the pilot dome, looking for the occupant, but the interior...
He's dead, missing 2 eyes, get him for each.
But the interior is too dark to make anything out. After a couple of minutes, you begin growing impatient. With still no activity after another minute, you climb onto the outer ladder, used for when the gangplank... What?
When the gang comes down, they're just like...
Used for when the gangplank malfunctions are for exits into tight spaces, and ascend. Upon reaching the top, you use the external assist to crack open the pilot's door. This is...
This is ridiculous.
You begin saying and then stop short. The pilot's seat is empty. A quick glance to the small rear hold betrays... what? Who used betrays in that sense? A quick glance to the small rear hold betrays no sign of life. Is that even the right way to use that?
It is.
Can you use it like that?
Yeah.
Okay. This
because it's like the darkness is like hiding it, and it's not betraying.
John, you're gonna be mad. This is unsettling, to say the least. Add 1 fear point.
It's just dark! You pussy, you're afraid of your own shadow!
Will you search the craft more thoroughly?
It's just fucking dark!
Or leave immediately?
You fucking you've been on your own fucking planet for 6 months, and you're like, it's dark! Oh!
I think it's more so that this ship that was previously driven by somebody is no longer driven by somebody.
It's just dark.
It kind of reminds me when I was like a kid, I was convinced that we had a ghost card. Because
ghost what?
Car. Like, we didn't own one, but in our apartment complex, like, there was always this car that we never saw anyone go in or out of, but it would leave all the time. And so we just got in the theory that it was a ghost car. I was a dumb kid.
You're fucking